Nigerians heaved a sigh of relief with the news of the evacuation and safe return of hundreds of citizens, mostly students, fleeing the fighting in Sudan after days of delay that left many stranded in the desert and at the Egyptian border. According to a report, the Sudan fighting broke out after a month of escalating tension between the country's two military and a rival paramilitary group that has so far killed over 500 people and displaced hundreds of thousands. Several countries are racing to evacuate their citizens from the troubled nation, though millions remain there amid a fragile ceasefire. The head of Nigeria's Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabire, had earlier announced that more than 3 million Nigerians are living in Sudan. She noted that the evacuees are not refugees, but those who went to study in pursuit of knowledge. Reacting to this development, some Nigerians, including Mr. Aderemi Adiagbo and Mr. Sheung Owusheni, spoke on the need for the government at all levels to reposition the country's education sector and make it attractive for the youth. They maintain that Nigeria must start living up to its name of being the giant of Africa.
There is need to do more when it comes to issue of educational system in Nigeria. It is not perfect, it is not the best so far, but we can still give it to Nigeria. But when it comes to issue of getting education outside the country, I don't see any crime in that, because we equally have other developed countries that do come to Nigeria to come and study. It is not only Nigeria that go to other countries to go and study. So we should look at it as a development that people go out to get better education. In Nigeria, we have a best and good institution that can equally give you what you want. But notwithstanding, some people still want to add value. They still want to go a little bit higher, which is, there is no crime. The moment they have their money and they can spend it, we are not yet there. We can still do better in our educational system.
We have not met up to the standard of UNESCO that prescribes some good percentage of our budgetary allocation to education. Unfortunately, successive administrations and even the administration that is outgoing right now have not been able to prioritize education, which is unfortunate. And that's why you have a whole lot of graduates being churned out every year and not being productive, okay? Because education goes beyond just lecturing in class and then getting the certificate. It has to do with a whole lot of things.
The respondents equally tasked the government to provide a conducive environment for the youth to achieve their potentials, which they noted would help in reducing the menace of huge migration of Nigerians out of the country in search of greener pastures. Oluchi Amuda, OSBC News.